Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Wealth Unlimited. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the best IT stock to buy right now. Yes, this is the stock which is currently standing at the margin of safety, and I have been adding this stock in my portfolio from last 2 months. So before starting the video, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and do like this video. The stock which we are going to discuss is Infosys. Yes, it is the second largest information technology company in India, and I believe that this company can show massive growth in coming future. They have their revenues coming from the digital services, which is roughly 57%, and the core services, which consist around 43%. One of the reasons why I believe that Infosys can do really well is I am of the opinion that all the negative news related to the IT stocks, related to the recession in the US market has been factored in. The Infosys will be presenting their results on 12th of October. Correct me if I'm wrong. It will be somewhere around 12th to 13th October. And I believe that Infosys can show again a profit and a revenue rise in the balance sheet. So talking about the Infosys financials, you will see that Infosys is currently standing at a price of 1,424. It has a huge market cap of 5,99,000 crore, and stock PE is roughly around 26.9 with a high of 1,954 in last 52 weeks. Looking at the peer comparison of the Infosys, you will see that the peer comparison, they have TCS with the current market price of 3,069 and HCL Technologies with a current market price of 938. The PE is relatively higher for TCS and Infosys. Again, they are big companies, but they shows growth and they have been consistently performing from last couple of years, and they are showing their potential to earn this high PE. Looking at the balance sheet of the Infosys, you will see that the sales of the company has been continuously increasing since June 2019, where they clocked 21,803 crore rupees of sales, and in June 2022 they were able to hit the sales of 34,474 crore rupees. Talking about the net profit of the company is clocking almost roughly all-time high profits. If you will see in last 3 quarters, they were able to maintain their profits above 5,000 crore rupees, and the June quarter they presented their profit to be 5,362 crore. In my expectations, and I believe that this particular company can show massive growth in terms of profit as well as in revenue in the coming result. And if not, there are high chances that the stock might correct, which we will discuss it in chart and where I see this particular stock going and what are the possible targets for the company in coming future. Looking at the shareholding pattern of the company, the promoters has been keeping their stake stable to 13.11%, with FIIs holding 31.72% of stake. The DIS has been increasing stake in Infosys from 17% to 18.88%, and public holds 35.98% share of Infosys. Now, talking about the bad news in the stock, you will see that there has been a lot of news coming related to the Infosys, whether it comes from Infosys says the President Ravi Kumar resigns, whether you will take the IT companies where there has been a high record attrition rates, or you talk about any other news related to the recession, how the Indian stocks, IT stocks can get affected due to their large overseas dependency on US and European market for the business. But yes, again, I want to say that these things are already factored in the market, and there are very few downside in this particular stock, which I will show you from the chart. So you will see that I have already drawn some figures, supports and the resistance level for Infosys, and I have already taken Infosys, already discussed about Infosys in my previous video. The support for the Infosys, the very strong support for the Infosys is the level of 1350, and the resistance it is currently facing at the level of 1500. If the global market supports the Indian market, then there are high chances that the Infosys can definitely break the level of 1500 and can go to the level of 1700 to 1900 in coming years. This particular stock from the current levels can get even doubled in next 3 years, and I won't be even surprised if this happens. There is a huge volume also coming in this particular stock lately, and people are interested in buying this particular stock more and more. So if you will see, if you find this particular stock at a level of 1400, which is probably tomorrow, you can find this particular stock at a level of 2400, 1400, you can plan to invest your first amount in this particular stock. Then if it falls further to the level of 1350, you can do your second investment between 1300 to 1350. If it falls further, then I see at max the downside of 1200 rupees in this particular stock. Whereas I see that the particular stock can go to the level of 2000 to 2500 in coming years, which is again roughly it is going to give you more than 30-40% return from the current levels. So if you want me to write down the levels of this particular stock, then I can definitely write it as well for you guys. And this is my prediction. This is solely what I'm going to do and what I have been doing in this particular stock and adding. So the first target for this stock is going to be immediately 1700. If we break the level of 1500, then it can go to the level of 2000, and the support level I see in this particular stock is of 1350, just a minute, 1350, and then 1200. So if you find this particular stock at these levels, you can definitely plan to invest in this particular company. I have been personally buying. Disclaimer, this is not a financial advice, but again, if you like to research on this particular stock is currently standing at a very great price. Recently, TCS has already displayed their result, and it was a better result than the expectations of analysts, where they show a rise in the profits 8% on the year-on-year basis to 10,434 crore. I believe similar trend can be followed by the IT companies, rest of the IT companies. So definitely you can put Infosys in your watch list, and if you believe that this particular stock can do well in the market, and definitely you can take your financial advisor advice to invest in this particular stock or not. So let's wrap up today's video, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and do share it with your friends. Thank you.